I want to get rid of the
What's happening?
rid of the
My friends, come,
scrap metal we
drink
have.
with me and pray.
Yeah, you need something?
Glorious Atom,
So we need to find the water purification site.
Yes?
This is my house. Security armor away. Ah, still. Where is the water? It's somewhere up. So if we follow this, we should reach it, right? Sheriff Sims' house. Detected there. I am interested in trying to gain access to the place. I'm mainly interested in the armory key. I think it's natural to assume that the sheriff would have it, right? If the sheriff doesn't have the armory key, who the hell would? Yeah, you. I need to find you.
Huh? Yeah, what is it?
The pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sure.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some. What do you need? I sure am, Missy. What have you got for me?
Just take all the scrap metal I have.
Well, all right. Let me count out your caps. Well, back to work.
Okay, that's extra weight for us. What then? Repellent stick. God. What is this going to do? We might as well make it an... It's some kind of a stick with a chemical applied to it. And I'm going to have to go whack some mole rats with it. So I'm just wondering what it's going to be this time. Every time Moira sends us to do something, it's trouble. A bit worse. Let's see what else we can do. Blood ties, Lucy's message. Colin Moriarty. Yeah. We're not exactly... We can now hack his computer system.
He is coming blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice.
A very hard lock. That's not something we can do for a long time. Don't mind me, I'm just here for no nefarious purpose. Putting on my lab coat. Hiding from your booster. Moriarty's password. Merchant contract. Caravan trade routes. Oh, those must be locations of towns then. Megaton would be on the lower left side. Rivet City is the southeast one. Northeast would be the Canterbury Commons. I don't think we've visited most of those places. So that's at least 4 places of those that we haven't visited yet. Caravan merchants, Bubblecap Mine. Okay, at a work bench even, combine a lunchbox, cherry bomb, sensor module and 10 bottle caps. Cheap and easy, do-it-yourself explosive. The Bubblecap Mine packs a surprising kick, so stand back. Yeah, it's much more damaging than a normal mine. We don't have sensor modules, that's the bottleneck for the moment. Lots of caps. Good password. How many launch boxes do we have? 3, so 3 sensor modules would probably. You know the password. Moriarty's property only. Motivational phrase of the month. When the chips are down, it means the Brahmin is empty. Okay. Residents. Jericho. Jericho's been a bad boy. I heard all about him and Jenny Stahl. Tried to slip her some of the old gun barrel while she's yelling no. He's lucky the gun didn't go off, or that would have given the Stahl clan something to crap their pants about. He thinks he's king of the hill, walking around Megaton like he does all high and mighty. He tries to pull that shit with me, and the Jenny incident goes public. Leo Stahl. Never trust a junkie, that's what I've learned trying to deal with this piece of work. He wanders in here higher than a bird in flight and tries to make it with Nova. She slapped him silly after he didn't want us to pay. Good girl. I almost kicked him out myself, but he staggered out of here. That guy may just be the straw I need to break Andy's back. Okay, Andy. This guy is a real piece of work, opening a fucking bar in my town. What a jackass. I swear, he's up to something. I'm going to have to think of a way to reduce his business a little. For now, at least. I still got my secret weapon, Nova. Best refreshment in town. Okay, Billy Creel. At Nuka-Cola's willing prick, parading his little daughter Maggie around for all to see like a proud father. Yeah, right. Found her wandering the wasteland my left ass cheek. I bet old Billy fed Maggie's parents that buckshot sandwich himself, and then added the little girl to his trophy collection in that shithole he calls a home. I better keep my eye on him. Doc Church. Church thinks he's such a freaking badass. Everybody runs to him if they get that damn wound splinter, and he just laughs up their caps like a drunk downing alcohol. If people only knew he used to be a medic for the slavers at Paradise Falls, they'd run his sorry ass right out of town, but I think I'll keep that little nugget tucked away for later use. In theaters, this is what we want. Mr. Burke. This guy is a class A weirdo. One day I'm wiping down the bar and the fucker comes from out of nowhere. I didn't even hear the door open. He tells me he's here to wait for some sort of an opportunist to come through. Whatever. As long as he pays for his drinks, he can stay here until that damn bomb explodes in the center of town for all I care. James. So, out of nowhere, James comes back to Megaton. Since he stayed here before, he asked me where the hell he could get a lay of the land and find out what's going on in the world. I told him about Galaxy News Radio in the ruins of DC, and that guy, Three Dog. Then like that, he was gone again. I remember the first time he showed up almost 20 years ago. I never expected someone to actually want to or be able to get into a vault, but he must have had his reasons. He had his kid with him, some baby that wouldn't shut the fuck up. Normally, I would have kicked someone like that out of my place, but he had a way with words. Then like that, he ducks in Vault 101 and he's gone for almost 20 years. Nice guy, I guess, but never spends enough tabs. Draco, 32, Deadbeat Bastard, Doc Church, 14, Nathan, 8, Stockholm, 8. So, Tepitsurus Galaxy News Radio Building Plaza. There was some kind of a something was there or there. No. Here. Maybe. Definitely something here. I'm thinking of the trader map. Seems like a good place to move. We can go to the Tepid sewers while we're there. Just put a marker there. I'd like to visit the sheriff's house before leaving. It's an average lock, I can get through that. I just need to be hidden for a few moments. I think the problem is that guard over there. It's constantly looking in our direction. I can't see anyone else in here. Maybe our stealth attribute simply isn't good enough to do this. Could I get him to turn around? Is it random that he's looking at some direction? Yeah, of course you are there. Probably. Okay, it's open. Where would he keep the key? Hunting rifle. Have hunting rifles. You don't need to steal them. Bubblehead string. Still not seeing a key though. So where the hell could he be hiding the key? I think the only key I saw on his body was, or person was, keep this house. We got a strength +1, which means 10 extra weight. Probably more melee damage too. Getting in here didn't actually help at all. Well, the +1 strength naturally is a great thing, but that's not what I came here for, and strength isn't all that important of a stat for us. I'm missing something. I would imagine he carries the key with him, but he didn't. So yeah. I don't know. So medical and strength. There's probably one corresponding to each skill and each attribute. The melee one is not all that good for us. I'll have to abandon the armor for the moment. Okay, if we see mole rats, we'll have to go after them. Definitely hostiles there. Looks like... Wait.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Yeah, calm down, kid.
No, those things will get me. I can't. I gotta keep going.
How the hell did you come? Hey kid, it's okay. I'm a big tough lady and I can take care of you.
You look stronger than all the other grown-ups. Can you protect me?
Yeah, tell me what the hell is going on.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister, please find my papa.
What happened there?
It used to be kind of nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else.
Who else lived there?
Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now.
Hmm. I'd like to know more about the goddamn monsters.
Nah, people don't like to stay long in Great Itch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year. Alright, what is it?
Mind if I ask you some of the people? No, can you tell me more about the things attacking Great Itch?
Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants.
Entomologist. Do you hear anyone mention anything about an ant queen?
Well, yeah. I think I heard Doc Lesko mention something like a queen or something. Something about laying eggs. Whatever that means. He said the queen would never be above ground. That he'd have to find her. Weird, huh?
It's nice to know that some of these perks give dialogue options. You know about insects, so you should know about these things. I like that. Is there any special way to hurt them?
My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means.
Yeah, you don't know much, kid, do you? Have they always been around?
Nah. Those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town. And, well, you know the rest. Alright. What is it?
Okay, I'll go look for your father. Where's your house?
Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it.
I'd like to get a location though.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Look, anything else you can do to help might save lives.
Nope. All I got is what's left on my back.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Okay. Great Itch. Okay, I think we are going to get sidetracked. Ants. Well, we have the ant killing perk, so we should be okay there. As far as I can see, we just need to follow the road and we should end up pretty close there. If there's ants, shoot them. If they're mole rats, shoot them with a stick. See them run away. Fire ants, that means they're not normal ants. Fire breathing ants. Yeah, this is a terrible weapon for this job. This is with our 50% damage upgrade. I need to do... Yeah, I need to try to do at least critical hits. Even if the result isn't a dead end, it should do a massive amount of damage, enough to get us through. We also have the mines. 44. So we should be okay. Well, we're pretty bad with this gun. It's an excellent weapon in the hands of a skilled user. We need to get a heavy weapon, any kind of a heavy weapon. This will not do. It's already crap. Hey, we're doing just fine. Seems like this. Our initial trouble was because it was a soldier. Have discovered Gradage. This should be their house, closest to the diner. And that's where the...
Whoa. Sure is hot in here.
Yeah, let's take off all our clothes. Where's the... It's a fire ant, so I'm guessing I'm going to be eating flamethrowers if it gets too close. Want to see how deadly these mines are. Be frenzied. I think that'll mean he'll attack anything that's close by, so even other ants. That's good news for us, because it means grenades probably do the same thing. Where did we drop the other mine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't explode. Can't die from your own mines. You can die, but you won't trigger them. Using grenades effectively in this real-time combat mode it's quite hard.
Whoa. Sure is hot in here.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note
Yeah.
to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
Formicidae. There doesn't appear to be anything interesting here, so the computer is all. Dr. Weston Blisco, private. Please do not access without permission. There's no science but personal notes. Robot out of range. Where did I go wrong? Bats A27 is a complete failure. I must return to my original formulas and begin the process all over again. Perhaps the pressure of working in these conditions without proper laboratory equipment is to blame. Perhaps I simply didn't splice the correct genetic instructions, or perhaps I am fatigued. Whatever the case may be, A27 is proving to be a disaster. I must introduce a new formula soon, or I may not be alive to see my hypothesis come to fruition. Yay. Sample location discovered. I found the perfect specimen for my experiments inside Marigold Station. I've set up shop underground for now while I prepare the experiment. All I need is a bit of a last-minute programming on my robot and it will be ready to perform the delicate injections. Soon I will prove to everyone that my formula is a viable alternative to the destruction of these misunderstood beings. Dangers. I realize the dangers involved in tampering with nature. I've heard the rhetoric and the hoopla about playing God. However, I am determined to reduce these poor things back to their original state when they were harmless. Only through genetic recoding is this possible. All that is needed is a proper test subject. My search continues as I tweak the formula. So, trying to reduce giant ants to normal size. Marigold Station, we did get a note from that. It's very close. See if we can snipe the ants away from here. Well, the vantage point isn't all that great. Multiple fire ants. Hoping I'm a bit better protected being up here. Definitely at least one ant right below us. It's a small one. There's the other one. Is it attacking us? Yes, it is. I'll go from high vantage point to high vantage point, hoping to clear out the streets enough so I can get to the Marigold station. I don't think it's a great idea to try to do too thorough exploration until we've cleared out the entire area from these ants, one way or another. Ooh. Yeah, only one hostile. Nope. Soldier. We're not really getting hits on it. Yeah, we're not interested in too much of the fire ant nectar. It's different from normal ant nectar. It gives agility bonus, and that's not all that useful. Strength can be to facilitate fast travel from time to time, but temporarily agility boosts. Uh, maybe a sneak 8 for in a tough position, but the benefit would be something like less than 10 points, so it's not like it's a gigantic improvement. I'd rather use mines than grenades. Fire Ant Warrior. Yeah. They're fairly tough. I wouldn't want to get into close range combat with them. They are fire ants after all, so... Marigold Station? Yeah. More ants. Beat. Critical hit on the head. I do want to kill it before going into the station. I might have to. I might get into trouble and have to get out of there fast. I don't want to get into additional trouble when I get out. You know? Great hits. It's the other guy. He's not charging in. Where's the other guy? Yeah. It's fine. Where the hell is the bastard? It's right there, indeed. Well, I'll try to stay hidden. If I can get a sneak attack, we'll end the fight before it starts. Yeah, we have to switch weapon. Well, we don't have any decent amount of ammunition for that one. We can maybe take out a few worker ants and that's it. Let's get. Let's go. We don't have many shots with this, so I'm mainly using this to clear out the initial location here. Then we will start to use mines and next grenades to clear things out. Okay, and in that room. How good is the stealth pistol here? Against the workers, just fine. And just shooting doesn't give away my position. A lot of ants there. Shit, shit. Ah, mine box. So that's the one thing we were lacking. For fragmentation mines. Yep. Yeah, we better use them. Otherwise, most of our carry weight will be used up by mines, and they aren't all that amazing. Ka-ching. He frenzied. Ah, more mines. Number of mines we have seems to be growing and growing. That might be gas. I'm not sure if it will ignite or not. It's distorting the air, so it might explode. So we'll have to be somewhat careful here then. Me. I wonder if that's the reason the game is offering me explosives, so it's hoping I'll accidentally trigger the explosion. What's our goal? I think I'll change the quest for a while. Investigate Marigold Metro Station in room with a sword of the far end. I won't use it as a main quest because I don't want the quest indicator to point to where I need to go exactly. It seems like the ants are upstairs. I don't want to make too much of a noise here. We are not in a position to take on a lot of ants at the same time. Maybe if they come through a predefined passage so we can mine it. Don't want to put too many mines at the same spot. They'll just blow out the other mines. So you won't get a lot of advantage from that. I want these mines to be ready here when I'm coming down. It's a great throw. And they start bouncing like balls, then they're very, very hard to use. Load the other mine. Okay, it frenzied. Might start attacking the other ant there. As long as he doesn't spot me. I think that happens if you cripple their antennas. Nothing seems to be happening, so maybe he's alone there. That's not encountering others. No? Yeah. Fire ants fighting fire ants. They might cripple each other too. It's the nature of fire damage, it affects all body parts. Yeah, I got the experience, that's good. Okay, the other ant gave up on me, that's fine. But it's a soldier ant. We can't leave it here running around. Ammunition. Grady's last recording.
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do. You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren and Girder Shade. Tell them Grady sent you. To get the package, you'll need the key. I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet in Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
But well, I got from that we need to find a maintenance room with a fire hose to get a key. That's simple enough. Can worry about the rest of the message later, but that's to be a maintenance area. Not really, no. But it's on this station, Marigold Station. It's not a proper quest. It's just a message So, something for you to track down. Oh. Again, you can't get rid of those goddamn mines. I'm assuming it's here somewhere. Hmm. Side tracking leads to additional side tracking. This is a bit different because this is pretty easy to forget since there's no record of it.
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do. You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren and Girder Shade. Tell him Grady sent you. To get the package, you'll need the key. I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet in Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
There aren't all that many locations here, so I guess we'll just move forward. Room with a spinning light and maintenance room. With a fire hose. Yeah, come get some. Well, this is a potential location for the key. Looks like a gas leak. Let's test that theory. Yeah. Don't think it's all that harmful for the fire ants though. It's mainly a pain in the ass for me. Very low, slow moving ant, so I guess it got damage from the explosion. Yeah, new ones incoming. I think it's, yeah, it's on the outside. Ah, crap, this is a gigantic network. I was expecting this to be just a little more contained. Yeah, come get the other mine too. You walking away. Yep. Yeah, another explosion point. Yeah, we're really running out of ammunition. Come on, get on with things. Yep, now we're running out of ammunition. Not enough for a full clip anymore. The other mines, still okay. And it continues, lovely. There's a neutral or friendly NPC there. Let's take a look.
Well, you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
Sorry, I didn't expect to bump into anyone alive down here.
That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area?
What do you mean?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Oh, I see. You're trying to make them smaller over time by injecting the eggs.
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous!
So, what's gone wrong?
Well, I'm afraid I've made slight miscalculations in the mutagen. Instead of lowering their size, the brood hatched with a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
Yeah. I'm shocked you didn't attempt this in a controlled environment first.
Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen.
What exactly do you need?
My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
If the Queen is your concern, why not deal with it directly?
If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of Nest Guardians. Filthy little abominations.
Will this stop the fire ants?
No, it should all wrap up rather nicely. I've rigged my equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say?
This is a hefty task, Doc. I'm going to need some serious incentive.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Science must learn to acquiesce to your standards in order to advance itself. I was merely going to offer up one of my mutagenic bioenhancers, but I suppose I could up the ante. I will also award you with my old lab coat. It served me well over the years, and you may find it useful for your own experiments.
Mutagen bio what?
I've managed to isolate some of the fire ant genes and distill them into human-safe genetic enhancers. I can inject you with one of these formulas, and you'll find yourself with either enhanced strength or enhanced perception. Not only that, but you'll be somewhat more resistant to fire. How marvelous!
Perception. It aids, I think, in lockpick and all weapons. Well, not all, but most of them. So, yeah. If it'll stop the ants from burning down Greenwich, I mean...
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The Nest Guardians can be quite tenacious.
What else can you tell me about the fire ants?
Well, the mutagen has enhanced their fortitude and provided them with what I call pyrosis, the ability to emit flame biologically. They're quite radiation-free, however. Well, as radiation-free as any other mutated creature in the wasteland.
Ants exhibit class system behavior, so I was trying to kill the queen fact. No, I'm not gonna do that. How did you go from changing their size to breathing fire?
Playing with genetic codes isn't simple. Do you realize one tiny tweak at any point in the last 1,000,000 years could have completely changed us? Going from attempting to change their size to generating their pyrosis ability is no surprise at all.
I think he's full of it. Will anything special hurt the ants?
I'm afraid they are not susceptible to anything I can think of that wouldn't harm the garden variety giant ant. Just aim for their antennae if you can. It will confuse them quite a bit.
Ah, okay.
Yes?
What do you know about Brian Wilkes?
Far too curious. His incessant questioning would often come when I was the most absorbed with my calculations. He had no regard for the importance of my work.
I should have at least told him you were alive. He thought he was alone.
I can't risk leaving this place. I have to continue monitoring the hatchery for any further mutations in the next brood. I have no time for children and their petty games. What do they know about the importance of my work?
No,
Yes?
I think we're done with this. I have to go now.
Be ever vigilant. Those from the genus Solenopsis are not to be trifled with.